court suspends it on the ground that Innovabandu, they file an application under Order 1, Rule 10 and say, no, you filed the suit against a wrong person, against a dead person. Therefore, suit is not properly laid. The issue is, if my lord sees the cause title, we have named two Yatishes as respondents 1 and 2. It's actually the same person. But what happened, my lord, before the court below, we have described him wrongly. In the sense, we have described him as son of Sarojamma.
Yeah, urgency, yeah.
Oh, the interim order has been vacated by the court.
Vacated.
My lord,
39 for application.
No application. The court suspends it on the ground that Innovabandu, they file an application under Order 1, Rule 10 and say, no, you filed the suit against a wrong person, against a dead person. Therefore, suit is not properly laid. My lord, what has happened is, my lord,
Where's the cause title in the suit?
My lord, cause title in the suit, my lord, suit is at page 169. The cause title, my lord, is at page 170. The person came to our place, tried to barge into the place, painted our boards black, etc. But my lord, because my lord, after we purchased this, my lord, I'll give my lord a brief background. My lord, petitioner is a school. We purchased a piece of property in about 26,000 square feet for the purpose of the school in 2022. And my lord, our vendors in title had purchased this property in 2018 from members of a joint family. My lord, all but 2 or 3 people of them did not join in the execution of their sale deeds. And what we did not know, my lord, was that there is an FDP proceedings that was pending pursuant to a partition. So now, my lord, after we have come to know of this, we have become parties to that FDP, and my lord, we are seeking equitable distribution and therefore, my lord, get our share allotted to us. Now, my lord, what has happened is on 10th of July, these people come to this place, break open the gate, paint the boards black, and my lord, attempt to barge into the property.
Who people?
My lord, this gentleman called Yatish.
How do you know?
Because, my lord, we have video footings of it. We have produced that also.
How do you know he is Yatish?
My lord, I know that he is Yatish because we knew, but my lord, we thought he is Yatish, son of one Sarojamma, who is also a party to the FDP. It appears that he is Yatish, but he is now, my lord, he's part of a, his parentage is different, but he's part of the same FDP, but the same Yatish. Now, my lord, kindly see, if my lord kindly sees page number 265, we will see this Yatish has now on, my lord, on 1/8/2025, Yatish files a police complaint against us. And there he describes himself, my lord, kindly see, he describes himself as...
Which page is the order vacating the interim order?
The order vacating the interim order is at page 31.
Who appears before the court?
My lord, a third person, one lady called Renuka appears, files an impleading application and then says, this Yatish is dead, therefore the suit is wrongly filed. So, my lord, the submission that we would, and we have now filed an application, my lord, to correct the father's name and address of this Yatish.
Where? Here?
Lord, in the court below. In the court below. In the meanwhile, my lord, the contention is that the suit is filed against a dead person and therefore the suit is not maintainable. My respectful submission that contention is not correct. May I just pass on the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court?
What for?
On the ground, my lord, that when a person is wrongly described, it's a case of mere misdescription. It does not affect the validity.
Is it not too rudimentary?
My lord, it would seem so.
Yes.
So, my lord, on this ground, the interim order is not continued.
Yes. The petitioner is before this court calling in question an order of the concerned court dated 14/8/2025 passed 14/8/2025 in OS 5089 of 2025. The petitioner is an educational institution, purchases certain landed property in the year 2022 from their vendors who had then partition,
Who had in turn purchased it from the
who had purchased it from another joint family property, joint family members in the year 2018. Owing to certain disturbance by one Yatish, the petitioners file a suit, said suit. In the said suit, an injunction is granted. On the next date of listing of the suit, a stranger appears before the court and files an application under Order 1 Rule 10, submits that the suit is instituted against a dead person, Yatish, against whom it was instituted was no more. Therefore, the concerned court vacates or suspends.
Does not extend the interim order.
The concerned court refuses to vacate the interim order on the score that the suit is instituted against a dead person. The learned senior counsel Arun Kumar, appearing for the petitioner, submits that this very Yatish registers a police complaint against the school
On,
on
on 1/8/25,
1/8/2025, alleging
not alleging that we are trying to put up construction in this premises and subject matter of FTP, etc.
all right, so and so. And the said Yatish is also a party to the final decree proceedings. The learned senior counsel submits that the petitioners were not aware of the pendency of the FDP and they have impleaded themselves in the FDP as well. In the light of the aforesaid circumstance, mere non-description, erroneous description of the father of a defendant or the parentage of the defendant cannot lead the court to not to extend the interim order which had been granted to preserve status quo. Therefore, I deem it appropriate to restore the order dated 17/7/2025 and stay the order dated 4/8/2024. Adu?
14.
14/8/20.
14. My lord,
Till the next date of hearing.
my lord, address also is wrong. My lord. Not only the name, his address also was wrong.
Parentage and residence. Yes.
Grateful.
46.
In terms of